Leah, I have something
Yeah.
so important to tell you.
What?
You got a friend in me. Yes, you, Leah. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead, and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal Lamont said. Leah, you got a friend in me.
Amen.
I'm Lamont, and I'm a friend of Leah.
And I am Leah, a friend of Lamont.
And you're tuning into the Lamont and Leah podcast.
Podcast.
So today on the Lamont and Leah podcast, we are celebrating National Friendship Day.
Day.
Yeah. And to help us talk about cultivating strong, meaningful relationships, we have invited back my mentor and dear friend, Sherice.
Yes.
Are you ready, Leah?
I am ready. Let's go get her.
Let's go get her. Welcome back, Sherice. So glad you can join us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back. That means I was well behaved and I followed the rules and I was invited back.
Yes. Yes. So, Sherice, could you do us a favor and reintroduce yourselves to our listeners?
Yes. So I am Sherice Hudgins and I am a dear, sweet friend of Lamont's and we've worked together before. And I was introduced to Leah by him. And I am a parent partner and I'm a behavioral specialist with wraparound services out of Oak Grove Center in Marietta. And I just had a birthday. I turned 53.
Looking good.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm married. A couple more months, it'll be 4 years married. We just got a brand new puppy. We got a Dogo Argentino, so pretty much a horse and a shark mixed together. He's huge. Yeah, and it's just me, just trying to make it through life in this pandemic and trying to be a good person. And I'm functioning on some light medications because I have very serious tooth pain, but we're doing great.
We're going to have a good conversation.
I'm gonna be very honest. So Lamont, don't go there with the question.
All right. I'll try to behave. So we're actually celebrating National Friendship Day, and I want to talk about cultivating meaningful relationships and how do we do that? How do we go about it? So I guess the first question would be, how would you describe a meaningful relationship?
That's a good question. Okay. Am I gonna go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So a meaningful relationship. I had a best friend in elementary school. I want to say third grade we met. And we hit it off instant. This was in Orange County, in Santa Ana. And we were in third grade, so we were very young. We went through our whole high school and college years away from each other because I moved to San Diego once I started high school. And when I met my husband and got married and had a child, she was the first person I called. That was my person. And she took me to the hospital. I, delivered my child with my family and her and my husband there. She's just always been there when I needed her. And it was almost like everything lined up in the planets for us to meet. She's somebody, time will pass, but how we connect in our relationship, it just seems like no time has passed. She's someone that I could say anything to, get feedback from about anything in life. She challenges me. She's somebody that will be my forever friend. Um, and so I look at a meaningful relationship to be something like that. I mean, your family is a good, meaningful relationship. If you
Yeah.
have children, you have a great relationship with them. But as far as friends, somebody that time can pass, but nothing really impacts the relationship. You can still stay in contact with them and still stay friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love friendships like that. I feel like I have a lot of friendships like that where like I feel like Sherice, like we don't talk every day, but like anytime we're together, the love's there, the respect's there, the endearment is there.
Yeah.
And we just pick up where we just left off, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate friendships like that.
Yeah.
Leah, how would you describe a meaningful relationship?
Well, just one little note. I like that you said someone who challenges you, because I do think that people need to challenge their friends a little bit. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I think that helps. That goes back to a few weeks ago when we did an episode about like values and beliefs. I think that helps you like either solidify or make changes or stuff about like the things you believe and value. And like when you were telling your story, I was thinking of a few people and I was like, oh yeah, she challenges me. Just about to like love her to
Yes.
death, still want to punch her. um, but I think, you know, a meaningful relationship, you know, a friend is someone that you feel comfortable with. Like you don't mind sharing things with them. Like you're not hiding stuff about yourself from them because you know that, you know, if you tell them a secret, they're not going to be like, oh, wow, that changes everything.
Yeah.
They're just going to love you for who you are. There. That's my definition.
All right,
I
cool,
like
Leia.
that.
I like that. So I just want to share a little story. So I'm not going to say who this person is, but someone who's really significant to me. And they're like, I have a confession. And I've been doing cocaine. And he was like, how do you feel about me? And I was like, well, thank you for telling me. Like, so I sat there, I was like, well, thank you for telling me. As to how I feel about you, that hasn't
Are you
changed.
okay? Is this part of the
Yeah,
intervention?
yeah. And then that's where I went. I was like, how has using this impacted you? Has it impacted you for the better or the worse? Like, what have you noticed? What's going on? And to me, the most important thing in that moment was that they knew that like it doesn't matter like what you're doing. I'm gonna love you because we're friends. For me, I would describe it as a meaningful relationship as some being valued, like me being valued by the other person, me valuing the other person, being heard, being seen, feeling safe. These are things that I think describe a meaningful relationship. If I don't feel safe, then I'm not going to share with you, right? And my friend who shared that with me definitely felt safe enough, but obviously a little bit insecure, because like the question was still there, like, are you still gonna love me? Like that's what they were asking, right? It's like, of course I'm still gonna love you. I just want you to be safe. You know, I want you to
Yeah.
be all right. So yeah, that's what a meaningful relationship means to me.
Awesome.
I
So
like that.
I kind of want to take a moment to honor the different people in our life. And you don't have to necessarily name them. If you feel comfortable naming them and feel like you're not gonna get sued, go ahead and name them. But like, maybe just like say a few like people that you just like have meaningful relationships that you just like want to honor in this moment.
Okay. Well, I can mention one straight off the back, a meaningful relationship. I'm going to say first off, you know, my husband, Cedric Hudgins. Um, and I'll mention my best friend, Lolita Harmon. She's married, but the Harmon would be appropriate for us to remember her
Okay.
by. Um, and yeah, I'll mention those two,
All right.
those three, excuse me.
And then
Yeah.
Leia.
well, Patrick, my fiance,
Yay.
I guess Lamont. I was pressured into that one, guys.
Oh, okay.
You guys have a long friendship. You guys have
Yeah.
been friends for a while, like
Mhm.
before high school.
Before
Yeah.
high school. Before either of us was in high school.
So yeah.
I was in middle school and
Um,
you were in elementary,
I,
right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because I did my homework. I went back and looked at some old clips and videos, and I was digging in the archives. I'm like, I know them too. They look like little babies.
Yes, definitely. And then who else? Let's see. Tyra
Oh yeah.
and probably my siblings. I love my siblings. We have a good relationship.
All right, so I have a list here. I have a list. On top of
He has
that
a list.
list is Leah, and then is Sherice, and then my mom. Although my mom probably would like, shouldn't I have come like first? But then my adoptive parents and my goddaughter's parents and my goddaughter, of course, and my goddaughter's uncle and aunt and the Jewel brothers, just to name a few. There's so many more significant relationships in my life, meaningful relationships in my life. But we all have like a good strong base of like people that matter.
That's good. I'd have to add my parents on there too, because I think I wouldn't be where I am today to be able to get through trauma, drama, and issues and triumphs and beautiful feats in my life if it wasn't for the skills that they taught me. And so I definitely want to, the love and the skills that they taught me. So I definitely want to put them in there. So they're Ron and Charlene.
All righty.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we've shared a few of the people that we have meaningful relationships, how do we develop these? Like, how do we see someone and go, yes, you? How do I keep you? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like a lot of people think that friendships and meaningful friendships don't take a lot of work. Like, they should just fall in line and, just be that way. But from my experience, I don't think that's true.
Right.
So what do you guys say about that?
I want to say I agree with
That's an excellent question. And I feel like when you're meeting people for the first time, well, for me, I'm going to speak for me. I'm getting a vibe from you. I'm getting are we gelling in certain areas? Is there a push and a pull? Are you like mentally challenging me? You're like, all my neurons and synapses are connecting when I'm with you, when I'm, speaking to you. Am I able to pour in and then you're pouring back? Like, or is it more on one end? Like, all those things are coming into play. I'm also looking at, do you mean what you say and you say what you mean? Do you walk the walk or just put it out there and then there's no backing to it? There's no foundation to you. And then as future, meetings and accountancies happen and, we're doing different things in the community or we're spending time together. What am I seeing in you? What am I getting from you? Can we have a heated conversation and disagree to agree or agree to disagree, but then be able to come back? Can you tell me things about what you see that I don't? Because maybe I have a tree in my eye and you just have a speck, so you can see things differently. That's what I'm looking for. And it's over time. It's definitely not anything quick. It's over time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to add on to that. Like, so I definitely agree that it's over time, but I want to say, like, Leah and my relationship's been pretty easy, and your and my relationship's been pretty easy. But why was it easy? Consistency. I think me showing up the same way over and over, me being willing to listen and learn and respect boundaries made you guys feel safe enough to continue to develop those relationships. So I kept putting in the work each and every day over the years. So it was a continual flow. So I think some relationships are easy where others take a little bit more work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I think,
also,
yeah.
go ahead, Leah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think even the ones that are easy though, you do have to put work into it. Cause like you and I are really good friends, and like we go like before the podcast, we would go months without saying anything to each other. But we still have to talk to each other and like make an effort to be like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Like checking in on each other. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like regardless if it's easy or not, there's still some type of like
Yeah.
effort to show that you care, you're still there for them, even if it's simple as going like happy birthday. you know?
Yeah. So yeah, like doing the work. Are you
Mm-hmm.
listening? Are you being empathetic? Are you embracing the differences? Are you getting that quality time in there?
Mm-hmm.
Are
Right?
you able to give up some things of yourself for that person? Because
Mm-hmm.
once you give up a little piece of yourself, you give up time, you give up treasures, meaning money or things. You give up, anything of yourself for this person because you genuinely like them. You genuinely want to be around them. And
Mm-hmm.
so anything that you have, it's theirs. And you're hoping the same thing back. Anything that's theirs is I have access to it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, are you making yourself accessible to that person? And that person usually has access to you more times out of the day than anybody else. They could call you late in the evening and, you know, dealing with something that's, traumatic in their life, or um, a joy in their life that they want to share. Where other people, they have to kind of respect that boundary. Oh, maybe Lamont or Leah are having dinner right now. I shouldn't call. But
Mm-hmm.
your friend, your ace, your boo coon, anytime is the right time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's a good thing to point. Yeah, I didn't think of that before. Yeah, if Lamont called me in the middle of the night, I'd be like, yeah, what's up? Mm-hmm. Whereas some
I'm
other
like, are you
people, I just be
okay?
like,
Like,
no.
first of all, you don't call me in the middle of the night. So,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you
First of
okay?
all, you're supposed to be sleeping. What's wrong?
Right.
Other people, I might just be like, oh, I'll call him back in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
I think modeling has to do some of that too, right? So, I remember growing up watching my mom
What is
and my
modeling? Hold on. What is modeling?
modeling behavior. Like a parent
Oh,
does one
okay.
thing,
Got
yeah.
it.
Okay, so okay,
All right.
modeling. I remember growing up watching my mom and my grandma interact with my aunt, who's not really my aunt, but she's a friend aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. And like their friendship and how they cultivated that and stuff and things that they would say to each other and do to each other and support each other and build each other up. Like I saw this modeled, like if we care about someone, if we want to have a good friendship, if we want to foster them into our hearts, these are the things we do. These are the things we say. This is how we show up for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if we're struggling to have a good or meaningful relationship, I would ask who modeled the behaviors for you.
That's good. I like that. And I'm thinking of other things too. If I'm willing to, let's say my meaningful friendship with this person, I'm not necessarily into, I'm not a big avid reader. Like I don't read novels and books and that kind of thing. I have other things I like to do. Not knocking anybody that does, but if we're willing to spend time in their genre of what they like to do, their hobbies, their free time, and give up some of our time for their things that they like, I think that helps to create a meaningful relationship, because then you're learning that give and take that happens in a natural relationship and then builds on in a friendship. There has to be some give and take. There has to be some compromise and negotiating,
Mm-hmm.
in that.
Yeah, and then even from there, you might discover even more commonalities, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
like Leia complains about the editing, and I keep telling her, like, "Hey, you taught me how to edit, like before. Like, why don't you teach me some more stuff?" But then I'm not sure if like that's probably more of a burden on her. Like, when am I gonna find time to teach you what I know? Like, no, I'd rather just do it myself, right? uh, but no, like we have certain things in common. Like, what do you like to do, and do you guys have fun doing those things? And are you willing to try something new where I can teach you, and maybe this is something else we can have in common, right?
Yeah, I always drag my friends out roller skating with me when I come to visit. They're all just like, yeah, it's okay roller skating, but we go because you like it. I'm like, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't go this last time. Well, there was a
Yeah,
lot going on
yeah,
this
there was a
last
lot.
time.
Plus, I don't know about all this COVID stuff.
That's true. That's true.
But
The
anyway.
COVID and yeah. The other thing, the Delta variant and yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, nah,
Let's just
let's
the
just
pandemic.
yeah, let's not. um, let's see, what's another way? I think it's also like accepting that you're different
Yeah.
and being
Mm,
okay with that and being like, yeah, we're different. We have different things that we like, and I think that kind of like ties into what we were just talking about. Like, yeah, you like roller skating. I'm okay with it. I'll go with you because I love you.
yeah. I got a question. Do you
Yes.
guys think it's important, or do those meaningful relationships have anything to do with the sex of the person, or the nationality, their ethnicity? Does that come into play? Because sometimes, friends come in all shapes and flavors and, and types.
Hmm.
But sometimes people find commonalities in, well, I'm female, this person's female, I'm, black, they're black. So we've got those in common. Let's see what else, but is that important? Do people look out for that firsthand? Is that even, is that even something that's important?
I feel like that could be like maybe the first commonality that could lead into it. I mean, yeah, more times than not, if I'm trying to like seek a new friendship, I'm gonna go towards the female first and be like, I feel like we have more things in common because we can talk about, I don't know, girl stuff, whatever that is. But it doesn't always work out. Like, so I mean, Lamont and we're just really good friends. We're pretty opposite actually.
Right, but our commonality was growing up in the
Religion.
same,
Yeah. So our
like,
commonality was
area.
religion at first. Yeah.
So, like, growing up in Marina Valley, growing up in the Seventh Day Adventist Church,
Hmm.
and if you guys haven't seen that episode, you guys should go watch that episode. Growing up Adventist, amazing.
Um.
Um, but yeah, so that was our first commonality. I
Yeah.
think Sharice and my first commonality was working at Oak Grove.
Mm-hmm.
So and then
Working
it
at Oak
was
Grove, and then also looking at, the colors of our skin are, because we kind of stand out in that arena. Sometimes you work around one ethnic group, and when you see an ethnic group that looks like you tend to draw to that
Hmm.
group out of commonality, what's familiar, what you think about that person based off of that one aspect. But then you've got to ask other things, you've got to, ask other questions. Just because we look similar doesn't mean that there's going to be a
Yeah.
right.
commonality.
Right. So I don't think color was a big thing for me, Sharice. I think it was just your boss energy. It was like, I'm confident and I'm amazing, and because I'm amazing, I'm gonna come to talk to you. I was like, hi, who's this fabulous person before me?
And you had so much energy, and I think our energies kind of were like, what connection?
um. Yeah. So I mean, from my point of view, I don't think it's too bad to seek out friendships with people who are common, like outwardly to you, female, same ethnicity, or what have you. I think it only becomes a problem when you only want to be friends with people who are oh, like, oh, well, I'm a female, I can only be friends with females, or other stuff like that. So I think it's a a fine line.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
not that fine of a
I
line,
don't think
but
it's
you know what I
important
mean.
for me, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
think it's a bad thing either.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say this. As I've gotten older, I have put myself out there to um, reach toward senior, elder, um, people that are a little bit more seasoned in particular areas that I might have an interest in, or you know, let's say in your 20s you're in college, in your 30s you're trying to figure out life and work your career. In your 40s you're thinking about your career, the future of your career, your 401k, what life's going to be. You're rolling into your 50s. You kind of want to, I want to be around, create friendships with people that know how to do those things in life. So a lot of times I had friends that were maybe 10 to 12 years older than me,
Mm-hmm.
because I found a vested interest in them because they maybe knew the ins and outs about buying a home and I wanted to buy a home. So sometimes we put ourselves around people for our benefit, but then they wound up giving us, like those pearls of wisdom.
Hmm.
And we wound up being, friends out of that relationship. But it really wasn't the way, like the general way you would make friends. It came because I had a need for something that they had information on, or they had really good understanding on, and I could be taught. um, and that I was teachable and I was able to listen, and they were able to provide me a service that was able to benefit me later. But then we just cultivated a friendship through that because we spent time together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad way to develop a meaningful relationship. It may not be intentional at first, but once you connect with someone and things start popping off and flourishing, it's just not a roller coaster. What would you say, Leah?
A good roller coaster. A fun roller coaster.
Yeah, it's something that just goes like, and
Yeah,
it
I
feels
think
good.
that's very similar with the phrase that I hear a lot. It's like surround yourself with people who are like-minded.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean, as a kid, I would hear that phrase and I think, okay, well, I guess they have to be exactly like me. And yeah, I would look for females, possibly Hawaiian or Polynesian, on whatever type of, like, trying to find someone who's like me but someone else.
Mhm, mhm.
um, but as I'm making more friends and like getting older and whatnot, um, it's like trying to find people who are like minded in things you value and things you believe in.
There you
Um,
go.
yeah. People who have the life that you want. So yeah, you go and make friendships with them.
That's true. That's good. And I was thinking about some really close relationships I had because we had to go through practices. I played basketball in high school and in college, and I also ran track in high school. And so I was able to, we spent after hours of school. Sometimes we would practice on the weekends. So when you're spending that time and having those long hours with people, you just naturally, if you spend 4 or 5 or 6 hours with somebody, you're going to learn quite a bit about them, and they're going to do the same for you. And so just over time, that having that time together, you're going to, cultivate hopefully a good relationship. You're working out with that person. They see you at your top. They see you at your best. They see you at your worst. They can push you and motivate you, and you can do the same for them.
I agree. I
Yeah.
definitely agree. Leah, earlier you had said, what was the quote that you used? Dang it. Um, Surround yourself by like-minded people,
Mm.
right? And so that triggered the quote, show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think there's truth in that?
Uh, I'm gonna say yes and no, but I'm gonna lean more toward no because it's interesting. I'll say this. I'm I'm in a position, I'm watching my husband. He has a podcast with some of his friends that he's known through the military years. So that's been like almost 20 years, which is a good amount of time. Um, and they are not like my husband. Both of them are very different, even from each other. So the three of them together, I'm amazed that they have the relationship that they have. Because me looking in, I get irritated so quickly by by them and how they interact and talk with each other. Even off the screen, how they talk and interact and do things and spend time with each other or not call each other. There's inconsistencies. I'm just looking and I'm like, wow, like you really want to stay friends with these people, you know? But then I look at my relationships and the people that I have, my friendships, my tight friends, which I don't have a lot, but that's okay. They're meaningful to me. But the friendships that I do have, those people are nothing, I feel, like me. Um, we all add so much spice and flavor to each other's life. Um, in different walks of life, different ages. Some that, our careers are totally different. Our mindsets are totally different. Maybe one may be extremely political, and others are very religious. Two totally different paradigms, but we gel. We make it work. So I'm gonna have to say no to that, Lamont, because when I think about those things, yeah, that's
Yeah. There you go. Debunked by Sherice. That's just a say. There's no validity in that say.
Myth busted.
But no, if you're watching or listening, go ahead and comment what you think about that. And also comment and let us know, maybe someone who you have a meaningful relationship with, or what does a meaningful relationship mean to you? Leah and I, we want to know. We want to know.
And also send this video to them.
Yeah. To people, yeah, send this video to
share this podcast.
That means something to you.
yay.
Share the podcast. All right. I think it's time for a break, Leah.
Alrighty. Sounds good. We'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, Lamont. I'm excited for today's activity.
Okay.
It comes to us from TikTok.
Oh.
At least that's where I saw it.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is a game that people have played before TikTok, but I've heard that it is called Got It.
Okay.
And it is a word association game.
Fun.
So pretty much how it works is we'll both say a word, got it, and we'll try and see how those words correlate, and we'll say another word, and we'll keep doing it until we get to the same word.
All right.
Now for our audience, Lamont and I are very good at games like this. If you've ever heard of the game Code Names, we kick everyone's butt.
Well, most people want to separate us on teams.
Yeah, so they don't want us on the same team. Some type of friendship telepathy.
We've had it for a while.
I know. I feel like I'm bragging, but it is what it is. I'm actually telling the truth. We're not allowed to be on the same team on a lot of games. But we'll see how good we do with this. I think we'll do okay.
You know what came to mind? Have you ever watched Will and Grace?
You watch Will and Grace, I know that.
I watch Will and Grace. Their crazy competitiveness. I feel like we're them. We were we don't have fun when we play with you guys. We have all the fun because we're winning.
Okay. Let's see if we can. This is the first time we're doing this, so please bear with us on our first round. Okay. So think of a word, and then on 3, 2, 1, we'll say the word. Okay. We'll start the game, okay? Let me think of a word. Okay, got it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, flag.
Yard. You said flag, I said yard.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so you got your next word?
Okay.
All right.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
July
stick.
4th. Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Stick and July 4th.
Oh.
Okay.
I got it. Please tell me you got it.
Got it? All right.
You don't look sure. You don't look sure. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Color guard. Yay!
I love you.
I knew it.
You seemed like you doubted for a second.
Because I had a different word, and then I was like, wait, no. Color guard.
Perfect. All right.
Okay. I'm ready for the next one.
All righty.
Okay. Got it.
Let me think. Okay, got it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Pencil.
Wedding.
Okay. Got it.
I don't got it. I like, how does a wedding and a pencil connect? I think I got it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Guest book.
Alrighty. We did it. We did it.
Okay. Next one. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Got it. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it, but like, I got a word.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Medicine.
Avatar. Oh, snaps. Medicine and Avatar.
Wait, which Avatar?
I was thinking Last Airbender.
Airbender. Okay. All right.
Medicine. Oh, well, there's a couple of episodes where I'm not sure that's cheating.
Don't talk. Do you got it?
I got it. I think.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Painted
pellet.
Lady. Oh, dang it.
Painted Lady. Pellet. Okay. All right. Painted Lady and pellet. Okay.
But I don't.
Okay. Got it.
I don't got it.
Let's see.
I don't got it.
See if you're sensing what I'm sensing.
I'm not sensing it. Okay, Painted Lady and pellet. I think that's racist.
Well, don't say it.
Okay.
Think of something else.
Okay, I got it. Hopefully this works.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Medicine Woman?
Momo.
I don't know. Okay, so I was thinking like Indian because of a pellet and an Indian and stuff. I was like, that might be racist. But then like...
No, that works. Okay, no, we'll go with it. Medicine Woman and Momo.
Okay.
Ooh, got it.
Oh, we were doing so good. Okay. Momo and Medicine Woman. All right.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Hold on. Maybe I don't got it.
Okay. Because I don't think...
What am I thinking? Hold on. Oh. See, I was thinking Medicine Man, the movie. I just looked it up. Medicine Woman is a completely different thing.
Okay.
Okay, no, it still works. My word still works. Okay,
Oh,
ready?
man.
Got it.
So I don't think my word's your word then.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, probably not. All right. Three,
3,
two,
2, 1.
one.
Tough.
Wild.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, yes! Hold on! Okay.
Tough and wild.
Okay.
What were those things?
Sure. Okay, got it.
What were they?
Wait, no, we got it.
I think we got it, but I just want to make sure I remember their name correctly. Hold on. I'm going to look it up really quick. No, I think I got it. I think I got it.
Okay.
I think I got it.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Badger
Vine
moles.
bending. What? What did you say?
Badger moles.
Oh, I said vine bending. Okay,
Vine bending?
Vine.
Oh.
Okay, no, I got it.
Okay,
I know how to do vine bending and
badger moles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I got it too.
3, 2, 1.
Solar
Underground.
Eclipse. Dang it. What'd you get? What'd you say?
Underground.
Underground.
Dang. All right, so now we have to do underground and solar eclipse. Oh, got it.
And okay, I guess I got it.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Darkness.
Shelter? Oh.
Okay, darkness, shelter. 3, 2, 1. Covered.
Almost. I said safety.
What did you say?
Safety.
Safety, covered. Okay, very close. All right, I think we might be able to get the next one, hopefully. Okay, got it.
Okay, hopefully I got it too. Are you ready? Go ahead.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Insurance.
Oh. Why? Okay, so here's the thing. Like when we're on the link or wavelength, we're really good. As soon as it breaks, I feel like we suck.
Home and insurance. Okay.
I got it actually.
Okay. Got
it. I hope we got it. Ready? Go ahead.
I hope we got it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Progressive.
Geico. Damn it! It should have been Progressive. They talk more about home insurance than anyone. It totally should have been Progressive.
Geico was the second one I was gonna say. I was like, Progressive or Geico? Progressive. No, Okay, Progressive. That counts.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Thank you for participating. And we're gonna play again off camera. So prepare yourself.
So, Sherice, today has been an amazing day with so many wonderful ideas. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. Before you go, if people want to reach out to you and talk with you, what is the best way for them to contact you?
The best way to contact me would be by email. Yeah, I'll do email, not phone. I'll do email. And then if people are familiar or enjoy TikTok, I also have a TikTok. So my email is my first name, Sherice, Sherice, period, Earl, EARL, the number 68 at Gmail. Or they can reach me on TikTok, which is just growing to 65 on TikTok.
Perfect.
And both of those will be linked in our description, of course.
Yeah. And I will respond back and I will comment. I'm very vigilant on both of those. So, yeah.
All right. Do you have or are you currently working on any special projects?
Currently, I am trying to make myself available to a new career, which would be consulting. I really want to I really want to do that. I see a need and a niche for parents working with at-risk youth and special needs children that put a connection between their mental health insurance companies and their school IEPs, individualized educational program. I see an area that it's untouched, and I really want to be that advocate for these parents. So I'm looking at doing consultation or consulting for people for mental health and self-care.
You would be amazing at that.
Awesome.
So, if you guys can help Sherice, like,
Thank
further her, like, please contact her. Please contact her. And then finally, would you be willing to leave us with a blessing or powerful message or something?
Yes, I'm going to leave with friendships are one of the best things you can have in life. You meet people, and there's three areas that I find very common. You meet people for seasons of your life that come and go. You meet people for a reason in your life, maybe something you're going through. And lastly, you meet people that are lifetime people, that are your lifers. So a season, a reason, and your lifer friends.
Very cool. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Awesome. And thank you everyone for listening and watching. And we'll see you next week.
So, today's life lesson, if you haven't guessed already, is gonna do with the self. Anytime, like, we talk about things on the outward, I always want to bring it back to yourself. So, today's life lesson is cultivating a relationship with yourself. Susan Reeves once said, "Your relationship with yourself is the blueprint for all relationships in your life." Alter your relationship with yourself, and your relationships will change accordingly. What does that mean? Think about it. If you alter the relationship with yourself, if you're a person who does a lot of negative self-talk and says, "I'm dumb, I'm stupid," you probably allow people to call you dumb, stupid, worthless, right? But if you're a person who alters that or doesn't even engage in such behaviors and you think, "I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm resourceful, I got this, I deserve respect, I respect myself," you're going to have people in your life who respect you, who see all that positive light in you. And you're going to have a great relationship with yourself and the people around you. Make sure the relationship with yourself reflects the relationship you want with other people. And that is today's life lesson.